This is your 24/7 news update. The latest news this hour in just 4 minutes.
A federal judge may step in and force the federal government to fund a food assistance program while the government remains shut down. A Massachusetts judge heard a lawsuit today brought by Democratic attorneys general challenging the Trump administration to partially fund the SNAP program used by 42 million low-income Americans. It's set to expire Saturday unless the government reopens. The Obama-appointed judge said that she will announce her ruling later today, and court insiders say it appears she'll order the White House to continue the partial funding. Russia warns there will be chaos if President Trump follows through on a plan to begin testing nuclear weapons. In a Truth Social post, Trump said due to China and Russia's testing, he's instructed the Department of War to start testing U.S. weapons after a 33-year pause. Today, a senior Russian official said the U.S. nuclear testing could trigger global instability. The candidates to be New York City's next mayor are making their last appeals as early voting continues. Natalie Migliori reports.
New Yorkers say they've just about had it with hearing from candidates who have been campaigning this week in a last-ditch effort to pick up support from undecided voters.
I'm getting text messages, I get email, and I shall delete it, don't pick up.
Too much emails asking for donations, asking for my preferential candidate, stuff like that, but they just overwhelm my text messages, you know. They come knocking your door.
Two recently released polls show Mamdani continues to lead the pack, with Cuomo lagging by 10 percentage points and Curtis Sliwa maintaining support in the teens. I'm Natalie Migliori.
And French police have arrested more suspects in connection to the Louvre Museum heist. The 5 were reportedly caught in coordinated raids around Paris Wednesday night. The total number arrested is now 7. And Hurricane Melissa will pass through Bermuda later today and tonight after causing devastation in the Caribbean earlier in the week. At least 30 people were killed, with the majority of those deaths coming from floods in Haiti. Melissa is now packing winds of 105 miles per hour. I'm Chris Garagio. The Blue Jays are now just one win away from a World Series championship after beating the Dodgers 6-1 last night in Game 5 in L.A. Blue Jays manager John Schneider says it was a great effort.
This was nice. This was a big performance from a lot of different people individually, but collectively as a team, this was a very, very good team win.
Toronto now leads the Fall Classic 3-2, with L.A. hoping to avoid elimination north of the border tomorrow. NVIDIA is now the world's first $5 trillion company. The tech company reached the historic mark as Wall Street opened on Wednesday. It comes just 3 months after it passed the $4 trillion mark. NVIDIA's value has been boosted by the demand for its AI chips. Its stock has risen about 50% so far this year. Chicago no longer has the dubious distinction of being the country's most rat-infested city. Mark Mayfield explains.
So I'm a big fat whack. Ah, have some cheese, rat.
A study released by the Orkin Pest Control Company is giving Los Angeles the top spot. The change reportedly happened due to weather patterns, urban infrastructure, and human behavior. Chicago has held the title for the last 10 years and is currently number 2. New York is 3rd, and San Francisco is 4th. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A small zoo's worth of animals have been found hidden in a truck going across a South Texas checkpoint into Mexico. Customs agencies 24 royal pythons, 4 tarantulas, and 3 bearded dragons, amongst others. The agency said in a statement that the smuggling of exotic pets is on the rise. The pickup was seized and the driver was arrested. The animals were handed off to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Some McDonald's customers paying in cash will have to pay a bit more or less for their meal because pennies are no longer in production. The federal government stopped making new 1-cent coins this year because it costs more than a cent to make one. Now some areas are seeing penny shortages, and McDonald's is responding with a plan to round up or down to the nearest nickel.